A fifth of Hitchcock's height increased by 4 is 140 centimeters fewer than Hitchcock's height. How tall is Hitchcock in centimeters? Here, let's represent x with Hitchcock's height. Now let's make an equation. The problem is saying a fifth of Hitchcock's height, 1 over 5 of x, which is Hitchcock's height, increased by 4 plus 4 is 140 centimeters fewer than Hitchcock's height, is equal to 140 centimeters fewer than Hitchcock's height. So x minus 140. Here we have to bring positive 4 onto the other side of the equation. To do that, we have to subtract 4 from this side. Positive 4 minus 4 is equal to 0, so these two cancel out. And since we're subtracting 4 on this side of the equation, we have to do it on to the other. Because whatever we do on one side of the equation, we have to do it on the other. So here we have 1 over 5x is equal to x minus 140 minus 4. Now we have to bring positive x from the right side of the equation onto the left side of the equation. Since we have a positive x, we have to make it negative. And now these two cancel out. Since we're subtracting x from this side, we have to subtract x from the other side, because whatever we do on one side of the equation, we have to do it on the other. Okay, here we'll write 1 over 5x minus x, which is equal to negative 140 minus 4. Negative 140 minus 4 is equal to negative 144. And here we'll put the x over 1. In order to subtract these two fractions on the left side of the equation, we have to make the numerators the same. So right here, I'll write down 1 over 5x minus x over 1. Our first step to make the denominators the same is to multiply the denominators. 5 times 1 is equal to 5. Okay. Now we have to multiply the denominators to the numerator of the other fraction. So 5 times x is equal to 5x, and 1 times 1x is equal to 1x. Now we can write that down over here. 1x over 5 minus 5x over 5 is equal to negative 144. Okay. Now we have to subtract the numerators. 1 minus 5 is equal to negative 4. And we'll keep the x over here. So 1x minus 5x is equal to negative 4x over 5 is equal to negative 144. Now here, since we're dividing 5 on the left side of the equation, we have to multiply 5 on the right side of the equation, because we're going to do the opposite operation. So when we multiply 5 over here, this will cancel out. And Here we also have to multiply 5 since we're multiplying it on this side. So on the left side we have negative 4x left. That is equal to negative 144 times 5 is equal to negative 720. And now we have to multiply or divide negative 4 on both sides of the equation. These two 4's will cancel out, and x is equal to 180 centimeters, meaning that Hitchcock was 180 centimeters.